Say hi. Hi. Happy Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
Yes. This is David.
What's up?
And he's gonna make Taiwanese beef noodle soup on this cold Florida day. And this is Duke. Duke! I went up to Orlando this Thursday since we had a basketball game to go to on Friday. Yeah, so we saw Jeremy Lin and the Orlando Magic's play. Also, we also got to see Jeremy Lin and we got his autograph. So that made my day. Yay!
Why don't you tell him how it happened?
So, we were parking, right? And we were on our way to go eat before the game. And then David saw a yellow bus near the Grand Bohemian Hotel.
We saw people with jerseys on outside. So we're like, oh shit, it's Rockets fans. They must be, the Rockets must be staying at the Grand Bohemian. So we waited there for like an hour. And finally.
An hour in cold weather.
Yeah.
Yep.
We saw Delphina, we saw Harden, saw Jeremy Lin. So Harden came out before Lin, so I tried to get Harden to sign Jeremy Lin's shirt, but he only signed one person's shirt. He probably just wanted to get on the bus. And he was in the zone. But yeah. And Jeremy Lin came out. He signed everyone's shit, and I think he wanted to sign even more, but they were like, "Oh, last one."
Actually, mine was the last one, but Jeremy Lin was nice enough to sign my boyfriend's. Hehehe. So other than going to the basketball game this weekend, David also helped me dye my hair. I don't think you can see it in this light, but it's pretty light brown. And he was really good at helping me dye my hair. Yep. I used an Asian brand. And also, a few of you were wondering how we both met. So I guess while he's cooking, he can explain it. So how did we meet?
Well, we're both in Greek organizations, Phi Epsilon, and she's in Alpha Kappa Delta Phi. So we have an annual convention. You know, where all the chapters go and meet each other, whatever, do sisterhood, brotherhood crap. And this time it was in California. And on the way back, we were on the same flight because we both had a layover in Atlanta. But on the way there, our airplane had a engine that was leaking oil, so we had to make an emergency landing in Kansas, Wichita, Kansas, actually. So yeah, got off the plane, and I saw her and her sisters sitting there with their letters on. So I just went up to them and started talking to them, talking about the situation. And
actually, just to add a note, when our plane landed, I let him out of the plane first. Because I saw him, he looked so sad sitting, so I was like, maybe I'll be nice and I'll let him out. Yeah, okay, continue on.
So yeah, and then that's kind of how it happened, and then everything, we got new flights, whatever, and then it's kind of, and then Faye went off to it. You guys flew the next day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. No, you flew to Atlanta, but you stayed in Atlanta, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So then, I think she wrote on my Facebook wall, and I don't think I responded.
Yeah. So because I wanted to network with his chapter, I thought it would be nice if I wrote a nice thing on his Facebook, but he didn't respond back within 2 months, so I thought he was an asshole. But the strange thing was how he contacted me was because my phone randomly died in July, so I had to have my Facebook chat on, and yeah, that's how he contacted me. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually with another girl at the time. That's why I didn't contact her for those 2 months. So, and then that went down the drain. So I was like, hey, look, it's that girl who I met in Kansas. She's on Facebook chat. Let me talk to her. That's how it happened.
So while waiting for the Taiwanese beef noodle soup to be cooked in a crock pot, we're gonna take Duke out to the dog park, which is nearby David's place. Hee hee. Walking.
You still recording?
Yeah.
It's pretty cold out. All I know is that my house is 56 degrees.
I know.
Feels nice, doesn't it?
Yes. So since I lived up north before, moving down to Florida to go to school, when I first met David, he was like, he never used heat in the winter time. And I was like, wow, you must be so cheap. But after moving down, I noticed that I don't use heat as well because you really don't need heat in Florida because it's really like the cold. Hi guys, so we're back from the dog park and all of that. So yay, dinner time! Wee!
You're ready for some Taiwanese beef noodle soup. Yeah.
How about the bok choy? You gonna cook it in there?
I think I might just leave it.
Oh, okay.
And then be cooked by the soup. Maybe a little more. We'll see. Oh, come on. This is a bowl I just bought today.
Fancy bowl.
I didn't have another big bowl for Kristen to eat in, so got this bowl at the Asian Mart while I was going to get the bok choy and mustard greens.
It's fancy. Look, it's not circle.
It's fancy shaped.
It's fancy shaped. Noodles. Yellow noodles. Asian noodles.
Well, originally I told her to get Shanghai noodles. I saw some for some other YouTube video, but she got some Taiwan plain noodles, and these actually turned out pretty decent.
Yes. See? This little guy approves as well. And here's the Taiwanese beef noodle soup, just sitting there waiting for us to eat.
Okay, and shit, I forgot to put the bok choy in, like, on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of raw, but it's okay. Yeah.
You like not that raw.
Okay. The mustard green on top. Don't have cilantro. We should have some cilantro, but okay. And that's done.
Okay, this is the first vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But